What would you say to those Christians who say, look, Romans chapter 14 and other passages in the New Testament leave this matter up to me. It's an individual's personal choice before God. Well, Dr. Bjornstad looks at those same scriptures and disagrees. I'd like you to listen.
Many times when I talk with Christians about Halloween, they have said to me, have you ever looked at Romans chapter 14? You see, whether we take our children out, whether we do the things on Halloween or not, really is an individual preference, and that discretion belongs to me. After all, Paul says in that passage that there are people that eat certain foods and other people that do not. There are people that worship on one day, there are people that worship on another day, and it really doesn't matter. So since this thing is removed, from the demonic and the occult, as is the food or whatever, that we have a right then to be able to go out to celebrate. Now, I think about that for a moment, but as I look at the passage, I see something. Whoever eats food, he eats it to the Lord. Whoever worships on the day or honors the day does so for the Lord. And I always ask these people a question. In what way is what you are doing on Halloween, how is it to the Lord?
Well, now maybe you ask, John, is there anything that Christians can do on Halloween? How can we use this day to introduce Jesus Christ to our neighbors and friends and to their children? Dr. James Bjornstad has a great idea. Listen.
I find that night a particularly good night to get to know my neighbors, to get to know the kids, and even to have an opportunity to share with them. Oh yes, I have candy at the door, I have some tracts, but I just find it a very valuable time, almost a pre-evangelistic way of getting to know them, and then perhaps having further contact where I can introduce them to Jesus Christ.